Wow, hello everyone. This is EC the gamer, and the wait is over. Uh, so I started watching this. I wanted to test it out. What was going to happen if I play it on the PS5? This is on the PS5, by the way. So I noticed that I tried this with the PS4, and this scene, which is amazing. This is Valkyria Chronicles 4, by the way. I want to be clear of this. I am starting to play Valkyria Chronicles 4. It's not the first time that I played it. This would be the second time, but I wanted to to play the two games. But while I'm recording this, it seems that this scene is not blocked on the PS5, but the sound it is actually blocked because there's a music. While I'm talking, there's going to be a music that is sounding. Uh, well, a music that is sounding. That's so weird to say, but there's a music, and I assume that music is copyrighted. So it seemed that what they did is so they permitted, at least in the PS5. I don't know if that's because I knew playing games on the PS5. I don't know how copyright is, you know, especially of games from the past, on the PS4, how they're going to deal with that. But based on what I'm seeing, it is the song is just not going to be there, so that's okay. I don't have no problem. This game, in my opinion, is better than Valkyria Chronicles 4. No, five, the first one, not 4. This is the fourth one. Uh, yeah, I feel that this. I remember when I play it. Uh, so I'm very excited to play it again. I still believe this is the. So I want to replay it again now, playing them both at the same time. I still feel this is going to be the best one, like because. So let me explain how it go when it came to Valkyria Chronicles. Uh, so let me leave it here so that way something happens. Uh, so Valkyria Chronicle, I remember on the uh, when I got the PS3, I always saw this game, but I never, for whatever reason, I never played it because I never understood what it was. I don't know if I never truly put a lot of effort or a lot of attention to the what do you call it, to the box of the game. So I never read what was the summary of the game and what it was about or how it was what was the gameplay of the game. So I never played it, and eventually they made a remaster in the PS4, and I just said, hell yeah, that's what I'm going to get. I got it. And I remember that I think that was the time where Horizon Zero Dawn, Uncharted 4, and Nier Automata came. I don't know which game came first, either Nier Automata or this one, or Valkyria Chronicles, sorry, the first one, the one that I play on the PS4. But I know that I got two games at the same time. And I think it was Horizon and Valkyria Chronicles, the remaster. And I literally stopped playing Horizon and just kept playing Valkyria Chronicles because it was so unique to me. I was so into that game, so that was the only thing I was playing at that time. Uh, and for me at that point, it was one of the best games. Then I heard that they made Revolution. That was like a spin-off, which was I also have that one. I haven't played. I never played. So maybe I'll play on the channel. I don't know. I want to see if it's really as bad as people were talking about. But sorry for this intro. I just wanted to say a bit of the story with this series, Valkyria Chronicles. And so I play Valkyria Chronicles, the remaster. Amazing game. I love it. And I heard that they were going to make they actually the trailer started to appear of Valkyria Chronicles 4. And I said, hell yeah, I'm going to buy it. If it's exactly like this, I will. And I got it, I played it, and I said, damn, this game did something so amazing. I don't know if it did really well commercially. I don't know uh, how many sold, because clearly it didn't sell enough, because they never make another one. But quite frankly, I think this game was more better than the first one. And I think what hurt this game, maybe it's the style, but I also think it's the name of the game. Valkyria Chronicles 4. They should have called it something else than Valkyria Chronicles 4, because I think they did this with Uncharted, the Legacy of Steve. I think it was a collection they made for the PC that it was Uncharted 4, and what was the other? Lost Legacy, the one from Chloe, one of the characters, the side characters of the Uncharted, and they put that collection there, and I'm like, why? I mean, why would anyone buy that? Truly, like, unless you're a PlayStation fan, you would not buy that. Already you're calling Uncharted 4, that means there's 3 more games, and if they're not there, why are you going to play it? Like, there's some people that are willing to. There's some people like myself that I don't like to break. I don't like to break the chronological order that they make. By the way, that's what happened with Trails. I have Trails of Cold Steel 1 and 2. I am planning to buy them all, but I'm not going to. I actually have one of them on the PC. That's the Trails in the Sky. But I still don't want to play on the PC. I don't know why it is. I bought it. I will eventually play it because I have to. I bought it. But I want to play it on my console. Recently I heard that they're going to make them, or at least they're thinking of it. Hopefully they do, because I just want to play them on the same place. Anyway, my whole point is that name, I think it killed it, because the story was amazing. It was more realistic than the first game. And they actually added something even better here. It was squad story. They actually gave a bit of time for the characters, your soldiers, that you would never have in the first game. By the way, I will finish the mission that of the Rosie, the squad. What was it? Edie squad. I'm going to finish it. It's just that I want to get to the secret scene of the game, so that way I can record it. So I'm going to play it on my own, and then once I get to that point, I'll I finish the Edie mission with that recording of the secret scene. Until then, I'm not going to do it, because what's the point? I was about to finish the last mission, so anyway, sorry for talking a lot. I just wanted to say those things. I always call English. There's nothing here. Okay, let me check something. Yep. So I don't know if you can see this. On the PS4 you couldn't see my save, so I don't know. I'll have to check the video later on. But if you are seeing it, again, I don't know if you are. I've played this game, and you can see how much did I play. It was like 70, yeah, nearly 80 hours I put into this game. So epilogue, yeah. So I have it here. So there's a similar amount of chapters. The only thing is the reason why I play so much of this one is because of the squad story. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to play from the very start. Easy and normal, yeah.
The day our hometown burned, that was the day we enlisted. At last, we had something to believe in. Something worth fighting for. None of us yet knew. We couldn't foresee what this war would cost us.
Oh, and by the way, this is how we're playing from the other side.
But it was where we grew up.
Not the Empire, but the Allied forces. I know it's the Federation. I think they're called the Federation or something, or the Alliance. I don't know what's the name. But it's the other side. You can say like the World War II, the Allied forces. That's who we're playing this time. So we're seeing the other side of the conflict. And this game looks even better than the first one. Yeah, they left everything, the book aspect of the game, the cutscenes. This style really is very unique, you know.
Wind out of the northeast.
First Lieutenant Claude Wallace, Commander of Squad E.
Nap time's over. Come on, Raz.
I wasn't napping, just resting my eyes. You gotta
Raz.
relax, man. You are way too freaking tense. Your hands are shaking.
One of my favorite characters.
So sack up, Commander. It's about
Sergeant
time to
Raz,
get ready to roll
Squad E
out.
fire
Let's
team
show
leader.
those imps what's coming to them.
Yeah.
And they actually have a mascot that is actually worth actually seeing.
You getting those wind whispers again? Imperials incoming! All right, boys, it's go time!
Oh, this is so cool. First Sergeant Kai. Oh,
Do you read me, Squad
Kai.
E?
This is Commander Claude Wallace. Squad E.
The Imperial forces
Yep.
are on the move, heading for your position.
Ready to engage.
Do not let them break through to the front line. We're counting on you.
Roger that. Over.
Good luck, Squad E.
I'll let the
They
cutscenes
won't advance
finish
until
so I
they're done
can
shelling the area.
talk
We
about
should
something.
have time to prepare. Kai, take a group to that southern hill and slow down their left flank. Raz, take 2 soldiers east and make some noise for me. You got that?
Gotcha. Keep up or get left behind.
Yeah, this is one of those snipers that you definitely want to use.
At your command.
Sergeant Miles
Coffin,
Harper.
roll
Harper?
out. Squad E, ready to engage. All right. Just remember your training.
Unfortunately, the 801 will be the best tank.
We can do this.
It's going to be the most unique. So in this game, okay, so just by discussing, you can see the difference. And let me explain. If this was the first Valkyria Chronicles,
Eliminate all Imperial hostiles. Let's
you
stop
would
their
just
advance.
see
Squad E, move out.
that cutscene. It would be Rosie. Wait,
All set, Raz?
okay, let's do it there. If this was Valkyria Chronicles, that cutscene would have been Alicia, Largo, Rosie. I forgot the name of the protagonist. Welkin, Isara, and the tank. And once the other guy would come. What was the other? I forgot his name. I forgot the name of that guy. The Darshan. Those, or it could be the commander. It would be one of those on the cutscene. No soldier, not one of your soldiers of your teams. Like you wouldn't see Edie, you wouldn't see some of your favorite characters in the squad, like some of the snipers, Maria Wolf. Like you wouldn't see any of the characters. You saw the difference there? Some of those characters, of those soldiers, were actually some of your the squad mates that you're going to use in the game. And not only that, you also see some normal soldiers, your non-playable characters. And I don't think it's just for this cutscene. I believe they do this for many other cutscenes where the soldiers are present. It's not just a group of soldiers. The main characters is actually everyone. Like they're all involved in the story. And that's so different compared to the first game. And that might be a small detail, but for me, it was a major detail for saying this game is better than the other one. And then the squad story, just because of that, it won me over. And I actually thought the squad story was only from this game, but it started with Valkyria Chronicles 2. I haven't played 2 and 3. Supposedly it was there, so it's nice that they did it because that gives a lot of context to your soldiers, make them more personal. Especially one of the guys that, if one of them die, then definitely it definitely should hurt more, right?
Just say the word, boss. I'm locked, loaded, and in-freaking invincible.
So yeah, so they change it now. So now it is, in the first game was, your main characters were Welking in the tank, Largo as a Lancer, Rosie as a Stormtrooper? That's all they call it, right? Alicia as a scout, and Isara was in the tank. So was there anyone else? No one in the tank, no one engineer. So those were your main characters. This case, I believe it is this guy Raz as the Stormtrooper. You don't have the Lancer, you now have a Sniper, which is Kai. I believe you have Minerva. That's another character, but she haven't appeared yet. And she's going to be your scout. And you have a new character in, not new, but a new class, the Grenadier. I don't remember the name of that girl. But there's a Grenadier which definitely changes a lot of things in the game. So they change it. They pretty much, they give you new characters in different positions.
Okay, first we'll see how they respond to some infantry. Squad E, move out!
And this can do the same thing, like they start very fast.
Okay, looks like everyone's in position.
Heck yeah.
Finally, it's time.
Yeah, so this game is different that you can see that in the other game, you are thrust into battle. Welkin comes into his hometown, then his hometown is attacked by the Empire. This is different. These guys are already in the military. They already know. They have some time that they know each other. At least they're not completely new.
I'm their commander. It's up to me to get everyone out alive.
Let's see who is better, Welkin or this guy, Claw.
Concentrate. Remember your training. We can do this. I can do this.
The other guy is about nature. This is about the wind. It's always the wind. Oh, I have this wind, which I don't know which one is better, the nature or the wind thing. The nature is really cool because it's actually, he studied that and he uses that knowledge in a combat scenario. This guy is more of a feeling. He has this hunch that something's going to happen, that kind of thing. Command mode. Here we go. When combat starts, you'll see a blah 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 blah. Here, just select the unit you like to move based on blah 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 blah. Move the blah 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 using the blah blah. Thank you for that. I only have one guy. Okay. Okay, so let's check everything. Let me check my controls. You have to see if there's anything different. All enemies are defeated. Failure. All allies. Blah blah. It says result A. What does that mean? He's telling me that I have to. Is that what he wants? He said results. Or he's telling me that's what I already got. I don't know. Mission. Okay. Mill Outskirt. Imperial forces has been encountered on the outskirts of Mill. Take command of Squad E and eliminate the enemy. And the other game is Squad 7. This is Squad E. So it's by letter. We can give up if we want. Let's go.
Comes the pain.
Tutorial mode. The action mode. Okay, where then call move and attack, blah blah. Use move unit. The AP at the bottom, okay, yeah, I know that one. Once that soldier runs out, he can't move. You have to be careful. Order Raz to move towards the sandbag.
It's down to you, Lieutenant Wallace.
Then it looks really even better in this game. Here's the map.
Shame about the flowers.
Everyone, take position.
Ending actions. Juice can only attack once per action. Once a unit is done moving and attacking, end the action to return to command mode. Press, okay. Can end a unit's action even if that unit has leftover or has not. Okay. Pressing can also end your action, in which case a confirmation prompt will appear. Use whichever method you prefer.
Hold position. I'll be there
Yeah,
soon.
this game looks amazing. Even better here. Damn it. Here we go.
Got enemies here.
You're not fighting.
Attacking. Now that they're moved into position, it's time to attack. Okay. Yeah, I know this. But it's good to see. Sometimes they can change something because there's new mechanics or something. Let's crouch. Oh, damn. I moved too far.
Remember your training.
There we go. Yeah, they change everything a bit, even the way you see here. Surprise attack. So as you can see, the way this work is, I haven't hit there, right? That does not mean that he's going to hit him. He could fail. He has 20 shots, so he needs only 2 to kill, 7 here. But he can miss those shots. This could go all over the place if he wants.
Wide open.
I see. They're good.
Okay, I need the map.
How does the Federation side look? Commencing
moving.
counterattack. Follow my...
Sandbags. Yeah, I know this.
Engaging!
Yeah, he said that I could do that too, so let's do it.
Damn it, these assholes are in my way. I can't break through this.
Why not? You're invincible, right?
Haha.
Are you really getting tripped up over
Kai.
some common foot soldiers?
One of my favorite
Why don't you ever
characters.
stop and think,
Oh, shut up! Just hurry and take him out, will ya?
thought you'd never ask. This won't take long.
Kai has deployed. I don't know what the hell is up with this game. The snipers are some of the best characters in the whole game. In the first one and the second one, what was the name? Marina Wolfstein or something like that. He was an amazing character. Of course, he didn't have a real backstory. At least we never played like there was like a mission with her, but again, there's no like the only backstory is something that you read in a page. That's it.
Moving out.
Snipers. The sniper class specializes in shooting down enemies from afar. Zoom in and out during the target mode by moving blah blah blah. Yeah. Easier design. But in the other game, all the snipers were pretty much the same. Look at this. Look at her design. Look at her design. Like, yeah, she's... I don't know what the hell is the cat ears, but it's one of those weird things, but her character looks amazing.
Enemies incoming!
Okay, so what was So I had this guy or this. Let's see if she actually can hit this guy.
Fire!
Yeah, it can work. Maybe, maybe not.
Now advancing.
She can miss. That's the thing. It's not a clear thing. Why don't you notice? Her aim actually got better. It seems that she has something where maybe you do it a second time, she gets better because she's less now.
Fire!
And she still missed. This is no joke. He actually missed 2 times. Yeah. CP reflects the number of times you can control unit per. And your CP, yeah. Be mindful of your positioning before the enemy phase begins. Yeah, there's nothing else that I can do. Here we go. That's a scout. I think the scouts are one of the scariest units because they can move so fast. At least far compared to other units. And their range is crazy.
Damn it! Eat lead!
Yes, he did it. I think that's the best feeling in the counters when the enemy fails very hard.
Here we go. About time, Claude.
Yeah, I know. Soldiers, forward!
Sir, yes, sir.
Now's our chance to take the offensive.
Kane's farmhouse, Mill Sovereigns, Kane's farm. CPN consecutive actions. Command points are replenished at the start. Yeah. Can be used on the same unit multiple times, but it's a mistake. This is useful for cutting into enemy lines, hurrying past dangerous enemy. That said, they'll tire out and start each consecutive. Yeah, that's why it's dangerous. CP that goes unused during one phase R will roll over to the next. How you shoot? Yeah, I know that one. Yeah, you have to be very careful of using that many. But the map looks much cleaner than the first game, I think. Let's see what other missions. Okay, Kai, let's see if you can finally hit something. I mean, you missed like 20 shots already. Aiming and weak point. I know this. Yeah. Increase your stance and land the hit by lining out your shot so that, yeah. I know this. Or if they do damage. That's the other thing.
You're not fighting back. Something's wrong.
For example, this weapon, based on... I never understood, I remember in the past about what the hell this means, but I think it's... The circle is, yes, versus people, it can actually hurt. Versus armor, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do an area damage, so... Come on, girl, you have to hit this at least once. Yes! There we go.
Too easy.
Yeah, too easy. You missed like 2 shots. What are you talking about? Don't lie to the people. Okay.
Hey, Raz, check this out.
What? Okay, it seems that there's nothing to do here.
Stand firm, or they'll drive us all back.
There!
I mean, let me try. It's really cool. You can actually... I don't think this... You can see this happened in the first game, where you actually see the soldiers soft stuff. Okay, let's go with the scout, Nico. Okay. And their clothing is very different compared to the Gallian militia. Even their weapons looks very, I don't know, innocent.
Use cover to sneak ahead.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I did it!
Nice shot.
Here we go. I assume a tank is going to appear. Yep.
Busting out the tanks, huh? This one's all yours, Claude.
Thank you for that.
It's our turn now. Fire up the engine, Miles. Yes, sir.
What's the name of this tank?
Okay, the Hoffen's moving out.
The Hoffen.
Destroy the enemy tank.
Yeah, Edelweiss is a better name. Sorry, Edelweiss. It looks similar to the Edelweiss, but no, the Edelweiss just... The thing about the Edelweiss is that I don't think this tank has a history. Which is a bit sad about this game, because the first game, it was all about the tank, really. Like, it was about that, also that connection that they have with their family, their parents, and the tank, because Isara and Welkin's father, they both work on that tank to make it such an amazing piece of engineering. And that connection was always there, so it was really cool. This is more focused on the war and the consequences on... You see, the first game, I don't think it ever showed the consequences of the war. This one, I think it did a bit better with that. The mental thing, like, there's some other things that are present in this game compared to the first one. By the way, I'm not saying this, that the first one is bad. It's like, compared to this one, well, I just think they added some things that make it a bit better. Tank both firepowers, yeah, I know this. They can withstand, yeah. Tanks can destroy objects with a red X. Okay, I don't remember this. Maybe it was, and I never saw it, so... Either by firing a cannon or driving into them. That's nice to know. Tanks cannot fit into narrow passes, so advance with infantry in such cases. You see, I believe in the first game, I don't think this was ever here. Like, I think if this was here, this type of color, I think it was always like this color. So you can never, I don't think they, and I don't think this, it was even explained, especially this. If you see this, you cannot pass through that. It might look like very simplistic. Oh, it's like a check mark there, a mark, and that's like a symbol of a tank, but for me, it never registered like that. Even if you compare this, you can see the sign there. It's the same one, but I never saw it like that. And here is essentially telling us that you cannot even pass through here. Not even with soldiers. This is a tutorial mission, so I need to move the tank.
Okay, moving out.
It's not even a matter of... Nice, so it does get destroyed. Damn, this tank moves much faster.
Bring everything down.
Yeah, this tank, it looks really cool, the tank, don't get me wrong. Oh, wait a second.
Which way is the enemy facing?
Could that be why it looks like that? Well, if you compare this game with World War II, right? Then this tank looks like a Shepherd. You know, the American version, right?
Shame about the flowers.
Yeah, like a... the small tank that the Americans used at the war. It was called the Sherman, right? Shepherd or something like that. I don't know, the Sherman.
Remember your training.
Yeah, it looks like that. Interesting. They might have done that because this is like the
How does the Federation side look?
the Federation. The Federation is like the Allied forces in real life, right? And the Empire is like the Germans. So
Push them back!
tank warfare. Tanks have three methods of attack: armor piercing, or AP shells, mortar rounds, and a mountain machine gun. Armor piercing shells are effective against tanks and other vehicles. Explosives hit a broad area. Mortar travels in an arc. Aim for the center of multiple foes to maximize. Yeah, I know that. The machine gun is designed to strike foes who are too close for the mortar to intercept incoming enemies. Press. Yeah. This is my favorite weapon, actually, the mortar. That's my least favorite, but it's also effective. If I could hit this guy here, it would be over, but it's not going to happen. So let's try to
Fire!
hurt him. Yeah, that's it. Here we go. How many points did I use? I actually didn't notice. I need to check that out. I like the words when they say boom, or like they actually say the very comic-like. Okay, I want to check something. I didn't notice that. Oh, they changed that. Yeah, they changed that. So I think this game also made some very interesting changes with this. So you remember, I don't know if this stays like that, but in the first game, moving a tank, it was 2 points, which makes sense, right? You're moving a larger unit, so they give you less, so it takes more to move the tank. But for me, the problem with that was always that, did it feel fair? Because I think it made the game move even slower, like something that you could end it in less turns, because something you need a tank to move, right? And because it takes so much time to move the tank, it's just not worth moving it. Something like you move it with purpose, but you don't have a real purpose, not even worth moving because it takes so much time. It's better to use your troops than these tanks. And in war, Yeah, that was how they were used. Like, you wouldn't use the tank all the time. You would use it for a very specific position. But if you have one, I assure you, those little guys, they would be happy with you for using it. But anyway, and they also think. I think let me check here the conditions. So it's still there. The Hoffman is destroyed, but I don't know. I think they changed this. I don't think they make it like. I think it's eventually you don't need a tank weak point. Yeah, I know this one. The glowing blue right there. That's the only way to destroy tanks. Go behind them. There's no other way. Like really, it's the most logical thing to do.
Right there!
Yeah, but I think they make that thing about the Hoffen being destroyed. It's only for this one, or at least it's not as often as before.
Anyone else want to try? Squatty don't take shit from nobody.
Heck yeah.
Claude knows what I'm... Whoa, you okay?
Flowers.
Oh, yeah. They didn't stand a chance. Come on, man. You're supposed to be commander of the Ranger Corps.
Commander still has a heart, same as a foot soldier. Rank doesn't make this any less painful to see.
But crying over flowers? Even little girls have bigger balls these days.
Wow.
Maybe. But what matters is that their hearts...
Here we go.
Alright, I get it. Power of the heart, blah,
I think
blah,
they're childhood
blah.
friends, or at least, I don't know, they... I said before, this thing is different from the first one. The first one they met, like, our protagonist never knew Alicia. No one knew each other. Only Sarah and Wilkin. That was it.
Look,
Oh, and
just
Largo
go
and
turn in
Rosie.
your report already, will ya? Can't go
And
get
the commander.
sloshed if we're stuck here on standby.
Oh, and Faldio and this guy. Sorry, and Wilkin. But, like, it was the first time all of them being together. That's what I'm trying to say.
Good point. I'll head to the command center.
Yeah, you do that. And tell the brass to send us tougher imps to fight next time, yeah?
Okay, later bonus is still there. Repair cost, interesting. Don't remember that. I really like this because when you think about it, you can see it's like the report, the same like in the first game. Hey, it's how much you think about it in real life, like, you're doing a report of how many soldiers die or things like that. Like, it's the style they do is really cool. Okay, so I got 1,000 experience.
Prologue. Operation Northern Cross.
Yeah, the narrator this time is different, by the way. The narrator is now this guy. I don't know if it's a character in the game. And the other was the reporter. That girl was the narrator of the story, I think. Discover the untold, yeah. By viewing this. Saving, that's the most important part. Okay, let's be careful here. I want to leave this as it is. So let's do a new save file here. Let me see if it says clear. Okay, it doesn't say clear, so it is actually a new. It is marking the 30 minutes. That's what I play. Okay. Okay, you can't do anything. I'm going to leave it here, guys, because... Oh, you can play it again? Nice. Yeah. So they changed that too. Yeah, at the end of the game is when you can actually replay the story. So I don't know, sometimes Wouldn't you want to replay some of these missions? Okay, so yeah, we have skirmish, headquarters, extra story. So that's, I think those are the one. No, there's two. That's what it says, right? Squad story and extra stories. I think that's DLC. I actually got them all, by the way. So yeah, I'm going to leave it here. Let me get out of here. Okay, yes. So yeah, that's all for the moment, guys. I'll leave it here. Nice that I'm starting to play this game. So my plan is to, I said before, I will finish Valkyria Chronicle, you know, what I have left. But I need time to play the game on my own time to get to the chapter that I need, because, so for those who might not know this, I don't know where I learned about this. When I play Valkyria Chronicles, the remaster, I think when I went on the internet, people were talking about like there's a secret scene you can only see it after you finish the game and you replay it again. And I was like, wait, you have to play the game from the like whole of it? And I think people are saying, no, you only have to get to the scene where the princess is captured, where she's about to be sent off to the Federation or something like that, the Empire. I don't know who he was, but yeah, the guy from the Federation. Yeah, the guy from the Federation kidnapped the princess. He wants to get her to the Federation to control Gallia and resources, that kind of thing, to use that as a blackmail. And supposedly there's a cutscene, and I mention it like that because I never seen that cutscene. By the way, I never seen it. Not even when I finished it the first time years ago. Even when I finish it again on the channel, I still haven't seen the cutscene. So I want to see that scene, whatever it is, even if it's small or a lot. But I have to get to there. I don't know how many chapters. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep using the same file of the first time that I play it, not the one from the what's the call, from the playthrough of the channel, because that essentially still in the first mission, the first chapter. The other one I think is in chapter 4 or 5, so it should be much faster with that one. So once I do that, I'll go and finish the mission of Rosie and combine it with that, so that way I have a full video. But yeah, that's all for the moment, guys. I hope you prepare for the next videos of Valkyria Chronicles and Valkyria Chronicles 4 and Elden Ring. Yeah, I don't know if I can add another game to the list, but I want to play 3 games, but I don't know if I'm going to do it. Anyway, that's all for the moment. Easy the Gamer, sign off. Don't forget, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, leave a comment, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. That's all for the moment. Easy the Gamer, sign off, and I will see you on the next video.